Hello, everybody. Welcome to Snyder's Inc. I know what you're thinking. What's happening here? I know what you're thinking. You're thinking he had long hair in the last video. What happened? Well, the last video just went out. I did that earlier in the morning, but I never got a chance to upload it because I had to go meet my family, and that kind of happened very quickly. So, apologies for that. But again, that's up, and this is gonna be up because I still want to do 2 videos. So this one is from Slapped Ham. I did this one because it's pretty big. It'll kind of be one we can go through quickly. It says, warning! These scary videos will initiate Code Brown. I have no idea what Code Brown is. I probably should, but I don't. Ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment what you think down below. Let's go.
باز میشد گر ولی نه ناکن ناکن
یا
ناکن ناکن ناکن
یا اول
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some super scary video clips that may just give you nightmares. But as always, before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. In an unexpected...
Oh, this is what happened when a grandmother becomes shadowfied, looking like this. Me and they're like, what the hell is this boy doing? What is this boy wearing? That's probably what she's thinking. What is this boy wearing? Because I'm wondering, what is this boy wearing? What is he wearing?
Unexpected twist, a member of the Ghosts of London Facebook group recently shared an image that sparked intrigue, curiosity, and a slight shiver among its viewers. The photograph, a somewhat darkened image from the member's childhood, reveals an eerie figure in the backdrop. A detail initially overlooked, but impossible to ignore once spotted.
Oh no, if I first looked at that, I would notice that immediately, I feel. I would notice that immediately.
The submitter, who wishes to remain anonymous, shared the intriguing backstory. My mum and I were going through old photos of me as a child and we came across this. At the time, as it's quite dark, nobody paid it much attention other than looking at me. But once you see it, you can't stop looking at it. When the photograph is brightened up, the presence of the figure becomes alarmingly clear. A vaguely humanoid shape with what appears to be glowing eyes.
It's just a grandmother. I'm telling you, it looks like a grandmother. It looks like the thing of like an old woman coming in. I don't know why that's just, maybe it's just me that thinks that. But it looks like just an old woman who is watching. Now I don't know. I'm gonna assume maybe they don't have grandmother. Or grandmother wasn't there at the time. Maybe it's a ghost grandmother. But still, to me, it looks like it's some form. No matter if it's a ghost or not, it's a grandmother.
Looms ominously.
Little lady.
Speculations ran rife among the members of the group. Some suggested the figure could be a benevolent spirit, perhaps the spectral form of the child's deceased grandmother. However, others voiced concerns about the figure's apparent sinister aura, suggesting it was a supernatural entity not to be trusted.
Well, it clearly could be because it never did no harm to him. So I would have believed it's a benevolent. It's a good one. It's a good one. It doesn't want to cause no harm.
So what do you think's going on in this unsettling image? Love to hear your take on this one in the comments down below.
Because this isn't like a scenario where they took the photo and was like, oh, the child needs to be put out there. This child's not probably a grown-ass person, so...
I think we're looking over here, this thing. Oh yeah, something cruising in the sky over there. Just a quick reminder that our weekly live streams are now back up and running. If you haven't jumped on one, they run every Friday night PST time. It's a great way to connect with the Slapped Ham community, chat in the comments, watch some spooky videos, and just relax of an evening. So if you haven't checked one out, I highly recommend every Friday night PST. Orbis, Ghost Toot.
Why are you, Mr. Callan? I want to know something, and I'm gonna tag you, and I want you to answer this, because I know you'll watch this. I want you to answer this. Why are you wearing a hot dog costume? You might not be able to see it from where I am. Can you hold on? Can you see where? No, you can't. Hold on. My man is wearing a hot dog costume. That's Callan right there. Why is my man wearing a hot dog costume in his live streams? Did he lose a bet? Is this funny? Is that what this supposed to be? Is this entertainment? Is this just what he does on these things? Does he wear weird costumes? If he does, I got suggestions. But like, I'm just curious. I never watched any of his live streams, so because I can't react to them. So I'm curious what the hell's going on here. I'm gonna put me back to where I was. Okay. Back into it we go.
Orbis, Ghost Toot. An eerie video from Tehran in Iran has recently been shared on our Slaptam subreddit by user Original Arcadia 4057, raising questions and leaving viewers a little unnerved. The event occurred on a seemingly ordinary Monday morning in April of 2021. The owner of a house in Tehran awoke to find his front door open, a surprise given it had been locked the night before. Seeking answers, he turned to his home's CCTV footage, only to be greeted with an inexplicable sight.
کلا قفله. خب قبلا اینجوری باز میشد در ولی نه ناکن یا اول یا اول دیدی اوه چه یهو غیب شده دیگه یه دفعه غیبش میزنه.
The video reveals a dark figure emerging from the house before mysteriously vanishing from view.
And by the time this is gone, she's gone out of sight. What the hell? I don't want to see that on my security footage. No, thank you.
Despite the poor video quality, the sight of the ethereal figure, visible for only a fleeting moment before disappearing, is undoubtedly unsettling. The fact that the door was locked adds an eerie layer to the mystery, turning an ordinary piece of surveillance footage into a topic of debate and speculation. The incident bears an uncanny resemblance to some of the most famous ghost myths and legends from Iran. One of the most well-known of these is the story of the Tall Woman, or the Bozbozi Gandahar. This spectral figure is said to haunt abandoned houses and can apparently unlock doors at will. Could the mysterious figure caught on camera be this infamous entity?
I don't know how I feel about this, because I don't know if this makes me funny. Because, like, that's dangerous if a ghost could, because a guy can, an actual person could break into your house afterwards. Because the door was just open. What I would say that makes me laugh, though, is the fact that the ghost is so annoyed, usually where she's haunting, that she just opens the door and disappears so she can go find somewhere else.
Furthermore, the footage seems to resonate with the story of Zahak, a demonic figure in Persian mythology, known to have the power to materialize and dematerialize at will.
No, it's not what this is. No.
These legends, deeply rooted in the local folklore, add a tantalizing dimension to the story, encouraging us to ponder over the thin line that separates reality from myth. This next one, from Reddit user SSJ5XD2020, has been going viral this past few weeks. Check it out. Now we have to note, for the sake of the YouTube algorithm, these two individuals were not injured or harmed in any way. The strange sighting, however, has sparked a wave of speculation, with many viewers stumped as to how the woman seems to be hovering in mid-air.
There's a literal cord here. There's a thing here attached to this. What do you mean? There was a literal cord thing attached to her, to this, that makes her hang in place. What do you mean? You need to be explained how you get... My man, it's right there. It's right there. There's a cord right... There's a thing right here.
Turns out this is a common street trick to create an optical illusion,
Yeah.
but can you guess how it's done? Share your answers in the comments down below.
So wait, are you not gonna tell me how it's done? You're not gonna tell. You know how it's done, but you're not gonna. Okay. Okay, Callum. Okay.
An eerie image recently shared on the Ghosts of London Facebook group has captured the collective
This is like a middle of goddamn nowhere. Why is this woman just walking here?
attention of its members. The unsettling photograph, taken in the backwoods of Alanson, Michigan, has rekindled debates over the supernatural. The homeowner says that their trail cam had been going off numerous times over a period of several weeks, yet every time they checked the feed, nothing was captured except for a few all-black lights. The camera is placed in a rural area of the property where no one ever goes, yet on another night, once again, the motion detection was tripped and more images were snapped. However, this time, something a little more unsettling was captured. Here you can see a figure in white walking through the darkened woods in the middle of the night. There's also two orbs on either side. The chilling image naturally spurred other group members to share their own unsettling encounters. One member, known by the handle Eclectic Interest,
Some years ago at 5:25 a.m., I was turning down a cemetery side road, headed to work. I saw a figure just like this. The lady goes in white, a flowing gown. She was flowing and not walking. I slowed down and tried to get a picture of it, but because behind her was a mama duck and 4 baby ducklings. They were following the ghost to the cemetery pond. It was only after I told the story to some coworkers, they told me it was a house on my street was very haunted for many years, and they would see the same thing. Bullshit, you just made that up.
recounted a pre-dawn encounter with a similar figure.
Shit.
On their
She made that one made that up. That's not true. Not true at all.
way to work, they spotted what appeared to be a spectral woman in a flowing gown, seemingly leading a mother duck and her ducklings towards a cemetery pond. Days later, colleagues informed them of a reportedly haunted house on their street that had been the source of similar apparitions over the years. Could this figure in the Michigan woods be another sighting of this spectral woman, or is there a more prosaic explanation, perhaps an interplay of light, shadow, and the natural environment? Share your thoughts on this one down below. A Reddit user known by the handle GamingIsLife91 recently posted a video that's turned quite a few heads on our Slaptam subreddit. The footage, originally captured to document fighter jets flying over the user's house just outside Richmond, Virginia, ended up documenting something more intriguing. GamingIsLife91, an aviation enthusiast with a passion for photography, started filming as the sounds of the military jets echoed in the distance. The focus of the video swiftly changes, however, when an unidentified white object darts across the screen. Here it is, slowed down. It enters the frame.
Yeah, that's more interesting because it darts down and jolts this way. Like, it stops, goes that way. That's not something just a fucking star or something like that does.
From the top, circles around the jets, and zips out of sight, exhibiting a speed and trajectory that set the comment section alight with speculation. The footage triggered a flurry of theories from viewers. Some jumped to the extraterrestrial hypothesis, suggesting it might be evidence of alien activity. Others, however, proposed a more earthly explanation, arguing it could be a butterfly flying closer to the lens, creating an optical illusion of a larger, faster object high up in the sky.
I guess that is possible? I guess that's possible. I'm not convinced, but I guess it could be.
While the footage remains open to interpretation, there's no doubt that it's a peculiar capture. fueling animated discussions and further blurring the line between the mundane and the mysterious. Whether it's an alien visitor, an optical illusion, or something else entirely, it's a stark reminder of how much we still have to explore and understand about our own skies. Check this quick one out from one of our viewers, Ashley Pereno. It's a little after 4 AM when the OP's home security camera captures something odd. A shadow seems to crawl up the steps. Here it is, slowed down. Many people in the comments said it's evidence of a shadow person. Shadow people are a fascinating and enigmatic phenomenon often reported in paranormal literature and personal anecdotes. They're typically described as dark, human-like silhouettes that lack discernible features, appearing more as ephemeral shadows than corporeal beings. They tend to be observed in one's peripheral vision and disappear once directly looked at. Shadow people are sometimes associated with a feeling of dread or foreboding, although interpretations and experiences can greatly vary. Their origins are a subject of extensive debate, with theories ranging from interdimensional beings and ghosts to psychological manifestations or optical illusions. Despite the considerable intrigue and widespread reports, shadow people remain a largely unexplained and enigmatic facet of the paranormal world. Before we take a look at a truly eerie late-night sighting, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and creepy videos.
Dios mío, señor, yo sí lo escucho.
A recent TikTok video uploaded by user El Paquillo has sent a chill down the spines of millions. Captured in the early hours of March 31st, the eerie footage depicts something rather eerie. A woman is shuffling down an alleyway opposite the user's house, crying inconsolably and seemingly clutching something in her hands. In a subsequent clip, the woman continues to shuffle past the house. The video, which has now amassed over 4 million views, has viewers questioning, could this be a sighting of the infamous La Llorona? La Llorona, which translates to the weeping.
Here's the one thing I would need an answer on. Why did they start filming in the first place? That's all I need an answer on. What made them film this girl? Because that's what I can't get over. Because you couldn't hear her crying until she got close to the house. So they couldn't have heard her. And if their thing was they saw a person in an alleyway nearby and decided, I just need to film them, that's a little weird. So part of me isn't sure on this one. This could easily be faked.
Woman is a chilling legend from Latin American folklore. The story goes that a beautiful woman named Maria drowned her children in a fit of rage after discovering her husband's infidelity. Overcome with grief and guilt, she then threw herself into the river. Now as La Llorona, she's said to be trapped between the living and the spiritual world, forever doomed to search for her children. Her heart-wrenching cries serve as a grim reminder of her sorrow and regret. The parallels between the woman in El Paquillo's video and the legend of La Llorona are hard to ignore. The figure's late-night wandering and her uncontrollable weeping bear a striking resemblance to the character described in the age-old tale. possibility of the figure holding something, perhaps symbolic of the children La Llorona eternally seeks, further bolsters this theory.
Llame a la policía, papá. Mire, mire. ¿Qué escondes aquí? Mira. Ahí.
Whether this is an uncanny coincidence, a carefully crafted hoax, or a truly spectral sighting of La Llorona herself, the video undeniably taps into our collective fascination with the unknown. This blend of modern social media and age-old folklore serves as a compelling reminder of the enduring power of mythology and its intersection with our daily lives.
¿Para dónde?
I'm gonna say the La Llorona one is fake. It just seems too weird to me and not to be real. Like, I don't buy it. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all for the next one.